The first stick technique Tuhon Gaje gave me when I started training on stick with him was just a simple forehand broken jab from the multiple attacks. And I remember something that he would do very commonly. He first gave us the technique in that first beginning training, especially the younger guys like me. I was kind of the younger guy among the classes. He would demo the technique just a few times. And this particular technique was, I was down in the basement of his apartment building. There was a pipe there, and I had to go out. My job was to go out and hit or almost hit the pipe, but not quite hit it, and return back. And you go and tap and raise the leg to get coordination. And very, very simple technique. But very specifically, he told me, okay, do this 1,000 times. And that was a very, very common training method he had back in those days with beginners. Young guy, I was about 15 when I started stick work with him. Okay, Billy, give the very basic instructions, do this, 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 hit it 1,000 times. Young teenage boys, got a lot of energy. So, if you just say do it 10 times as hard as you can, there's gonna be a lot of sloppy movement, too much energy. So having you do it 1,000 times, because the goal is so high, I'm going to start off slow and easy. And what he's really looking to do, I only realized many, many years later, is because you're doing 1,000 times, you're going to do it easy. Okay, I got a lot of these to do. And he's trying to wear you out. He's trying to get that excess energy out of you. So eventually, you are going to learn how to do this the most efficient way possible so you don't fatigue your muscles. If I got to climb this mountain, I'm not going to take big unnecessary steps with my legs. If I'm going to do this 1,000 times, this jab, I'm not going to go and charge from 10 feet away. I want to do the motion as efficiently as possible, because after a couple of hundred reps, you don't have enough energy to be inefficient anymore. And then you start winding up being in a groove of doing it very efficiently. And we come down periodically to check on you. And so I can make little adjustments. But mainly he was relying on the number of reps to get to polish off the rough spots in your movement. And that's something you're going to see a lot in speed development. It's not that anybody can go and drop stick fast, right? Because you have gravity helping on your side. It's really the transitions between motions that really separate the advanced people from the beginners. And it's those efficient transitions between hits that really get your total speed up, especially on multiple attacks and combination attacks. We'll go into that in a moment.